Going home for the holidays, he's been denied bail 3 times. That didn't stop him from hugging every single member of his legal team.
The realities of incarceration appear to have left an indelible mark on Sean Diddy Holmes, a music mogul renowned for his opulent lifestyle and unrelenting charisma. In a span of just 3 months, his transformation within the confines of prison has rendered him almost unrecognizable. Sources close to the situation report that the harsh conditions of prison life have taken a profound toll on both his physical appearance and mental well-being. Observers describe a man who has lost the magnetic spark that once defined him. Social media is abuzz with shock and speculation as images and rumors of his startling change circulate rapidly. The man who once epitomized glamour, clad in tailored designer suits and reigning over sprawling mansions and VIP lounges, now faces the stark reality of a life stripped of privilege. Has the entertainment industry's self-proclaimed king met an insurmountable challenge, or is this a reckoning long overdue? Let's delve deeper into the transformation of Sean Diddy Combs. Only days before his arrest, Diddy was seen enjoying a carefree afternoon in Central Park, playing hacky sack, a fleeting image of simplicity that now feels worlds away. Transformation. Today, his appearance is a far cry from that seen his once athletic physique. Has visibly diminished, with noticeable weight loss hinting at the psychological and physical strain he's endured during his incarceration. The relentless stress of confinement, compounded by the demanding conditions of a federal detention center, appears to have profoundly impacted his health and demeanor. Even his once youthful and vibrant appearance has undergone a dramatic transformation, with streaks of gray now evident in his hair, a poignant symbol of the toll prison life has taken on Sean Diddy Combs. The darker disparity between his former life of opulence and the austere conditions of incarceration is striking. Gone are the gourmet meals and luxury accommodations that defined his existence. In their place is a strict regimen marked by unremarkable food, regimented schedules, and an utter lack of privacy. The physical and psychological demands of life behind bars, compounded by the harshness of his surroundings, have exacted a significant toll. These adversities appear to have stripped away much of the iconic persona he once embodied. The impact of his time and detention has been strikingly evident during his court appearances. At a recent pre-trial hearing in Lower Manhattan, Diddy visibly subdued, sought solace in an embrace with his attorneys before being escorted back to his cell. The empire weight of his ongoing legal battles, combined with the grueling reality of his confinement, seems to be eroding the carefully curated image of invincibility he cultivated over decades. Diddy's meteoric rise began in the 1990s when he emerged as a trailblazing figure in the music industry. His influence transcended music as he built a sprawling empire encompassing fashion, television, dining, and premium spirits. At the zenith of his career, he hosted extravagant parties that epitomized excess, drawing the global elite into a world of unrestrained indulgence. With an estimated net worth that soared to $1 billion, he became an enduring symbol of success and ambition. However, this gilded empire came to an abrupt and dramatic end in September 2024 when Diddy was arrested on charges of trafficking, racketeering, and operating a criminal enterprise now known as Inmate 37452D54. He finds himself immersed in an existence diametrically opposed to the life he once led. The stark juxtaposition of his past and present scores the gravity of his circumstances and raises questions about the enduring consequences of a life lived on the edge. MDC Brooklyn is notorious for its environment of violence, corruption, and severely inadequate living conditions, offering a stark contrast to the luxurious world Shah Diddy Combs once inhabited. Each day begins at 6 a.m. as Diddy awakens to the grim reality of his cell in the facility's special housing Unit S2, a high-security section designed for solitary confinement. Inmates housed here endure near total isolation, spending 23 hours each day confined to their cells and separated from the general prison population. Diddy cell is a far cry from the palatial surroundings he once called home. It is furnished with the bare essentials: a narrow iron bed bolted to the floor, a thin and uncomfortable mattress, and a compact All-in-one sink and toilet unit. The absence of natural light is glaring, replaced by the oppressive glow of a harsh overhead strip light. This austere environment epitomizes the starkness of prison life and stands in jarring contrast to the opulence of his multi-million-dollar residences. Isolation dominates his daily routine, with limited human interaction save for occasional visits from family members or legal counsel to pass the time. He's assigned the task of cleaning his cell, a humbling activity for someone who once employed a full staff to maintain his luxurious estates. Yet this menial chore provides a rare diversion from the relentless monotony of incarceration. Meals at MDC Brooklyn are another harsh adjustment for Diddy, offering a sobering departure from the fine dining experiences he once enjoyed delivered through a small slot in his cell door. The food is often cold and unappealing. Typical breakfast consists of powdered scrambled eggs, cheap white bread, and cartons of milk and juice. Lunch and dinner processed meats and unidentifiable stews, sometimes marred by revolting discoveries. There have been reports of maggots found in the food, while the prison commissary offers a limited selection of snacks and basic goods. Strict regulations cap spending at $160 every 2 weeks for a man accustomed to unlimited extravagance. The constraints of this environment present a jarring and humbling reality that underscores the gravity of his fall from grace. While the commissary's spending cap of $160 every 2 weeks is a mere fraction of Sean Diddy Cole's former wealth, it serves as a vital lifeline within the unforgiving confines of the Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC. However, even the most basic aspects of daily life, such as hygiene, present formidable challenges. Inmates, including Diddy, are permitted only 3 showers per week, a limited privilege exacerbated by the deplorable state of the facility's. Reports of mold, inadequate isolation, ventilation, and malfunctioning plumbing are pervasive, highlighting the unsanitary and starkly underscore the erosion of fundamental rights, where even cleanliness becomes a compromised luxury. Diddy's placement in the special housing Unit SHU is officially justified as a measure of protection. As a high-profile inmate, he faces heightened risks in the general population, where violence is both endemic and brutal stabbings occur with alarming regularity, and inmates are known to fashion makeshift weapons, while institutional corruption and insufficient supervision exacerbate the dangers within. The Diddy is shielded from a physical threats posed by the general population, yet this isolation introduces a new set of psychological challenges. The prolonged solitude combined with a bleak environment takes a profound toll on mental well-being, underscoring the multifaceted hardships of his incarceration. The mental burden of prolonged isolation within prison walls is profound, often driving inmates to the brink of paranoia and despair, while individuals in protective custody like Diddy are shielded from immediate threats, such as extortion or physical assault. the relentless solitude and absence of meaningful mental stimulation exact a heavy toll on their psychological well-being, compounding this grim reality. Conclusion: reports indicate that high-profile inmates frequently resort to leveraging their financial resources, funneling substantial sums towards securing protection, whether through arrangements with fellow inmates or the complicity of corrupt correctional staff. Such revelations cast a stark spotlight on the pervasive inequities within the prison system, where wealth becomes both a shield and a potential source of exploitation. For someone of Diddy stature, his considerable fortune offers a measure of insulation, yet simultaneously amplifies his vulnerability as a target. As Diddy awaits trial, the foundational legal principle of innocent until proven guilty remains a cornerstone of his defense. However, his legal team has vocally decried the deplorable conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center (MDC), describing them as nothing short of inhumane and underscoring the severe impact on his physical and mental health. Despite their vigorous advocacy and a proposal for an unprecedented $50 million bond, the court denied bail, leaving Diddy to endure the challenges of confinement should he ultimately face conviction. His trajectory will likely lead to extended isolation within a protective custody unit, a measure designed for safety yet offering little in the way of humane treatment or quality of life for a man accustomed to the luxuries of freedom and an indulgent lifestyle. The specter of spending years, or potentially the remainder of his life, in such oppressive conditions is undeniably harrowing. Conver Elwyn Ackwood would not only restore his liberty, but also bring to light broader systemic concerns. Diddy's experience underscores pressing questions about the intersection of wealth, justice, and reform within the United States prison system. What lessons can be drawn from his plight, and what measures must be taken to ensure accountability and fairness in our penal institutions? We invite you to share your thoughts on this complex issue in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and join us for our next video as we continue to explore topics that matter. Until next time, stay informed and take care. Humane conditions that characterize the MDC, these circumstances